Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we dive into one of the most shocking developments of the ongoing conflict. 120 Ukrainian drones launched in a massive ambush on Moscow, creating chaos in the heart of Russia. This wasn't just another strike, it was a demonstration of how warfare has transformed, where drones now act like swarms, overwhelming defenses and shaking the core of political and military centers. What unfolded over Moscow was not only a physical strike, but also a symbolic message: nowhere is safe anymore, not even the capital. When we look at the exterior of this massive drone swarm, it is important to understand how carefully designed these drones are. Small, compact, often resembling hobby-style UAV on the outside, but with lethal capabilities packed inside. Their body is lightweight, usually built with composite materials, which makes them harder to detect by radar. Flying at low altitudes, their exterior does not look intimidating compared to fighter jets or missiles. But when multiplied by the hundreds, their appearance in the skies of Moscow created terror. Witnesses reported waves of buzzing machines filling the skyline, looking like mechanical birds swarming over buildings. The exterior design is crucial: minimal size, low visibility, and built for surprise. Now, let's step into the interior. Unlike traditional aircraft that need heavy machinery and large cockpits, these drones have a very compact interior structure. Inside, there is usually a basic engine, GPS system, warhead compartment, and communication module. Their interiors are stripped down to the essentials, designed for efficiency. The technology guiding them is advanced, making use of satellite navigation and sometimes AI-assisted control to target critical infrastructure. Compared to a manned aircraft, the interior may seem empty, but it is packed with precision electronics that give it deadly accuracy. The short range of interior complexity actually makes them cheaper and faster to produce, which is why Ukraine can launch such a large number at once. Performance is where these drones truly shine. In terms of speed, many of them travel at around 150 to 200 kilometers per hour. Their endurance allows them to fly hundreds of kilometers, which means they can be launched deep from Ukrainian controlled territory and still reach Moscow with enough energy to strike. The swarm strategy is a performance masterpiece. By overwhelming Russian air defenses, the drones exploited gaps, forcing anti-air systems to use expensive missiles against low-cost drones. Reports indicated that while many were shot down, dozens still penetrated the defenses and struck targets. The performance of such a swarm attack was psychological as well as physical. Moscow, a city with some of the most advanced defense systems, was thrown into chaos by drones costing a fraction of what it takes to defend against them. Safety features are almost ironic here. For the Ukrainian side, the safety lies in the fact that no pilots are risking their lives. The drones carry out the dangerous missions without putting soldiers directly in harm's way. For Russia, safety was nearly non-existent as falling debris, explosions, and panic filled the streets. Civilians were forced into shelters, flights were cancelled, and the sense of safety in the capital was shattered. Unlike manned systems, drones don't have parachutes or recovery safety features. Their purpose is clear: strike hard, strike fast, and self-destruct on impact. The only safety they guarantee is for the operators who remain far away from the battlefield. Unique selling points of this operation are clear. First, the cost-effectiveness. Each drone may cost only a few $1,000s to manufacture, yet it forces the opponent to use missiles worth millions. Second, the scalability. Launching one drone might not cause panic, but launching 120 at once creates a situation that cannot be ignored. Third, the psychological warfare. For the first time in modern history, Moscow faced an air raid not by aircraft, but by swarms of cheap, intelligent drones. This sets a precedent. Even superpowers are vulnerable when technology is leveraged with strategy. Fourth, the precision targeting. These drones can hit specific infrastructure such as fuel depots, power grids, and communication centers, creating maximum disruption with minimal effort. Price is one of the most powerful elements of this story. If we compare the costs, a Russian air defense missile could range from $1 to $10 million per shot, while a Ukrainian drone might cost less than $20,000. This massive imbalance means that Ukraine can continue producing and launching drones endlessly, while Russia bleeds its defense budget trying to counter them. The economics of war have shifted the side that spends less but causes more damage gains the advantage. In this case, Ukraine proved that price is not only a figure on paper but a weapon itself. The attack on Moscow was not just a military strike, it was an economic blow as well. As we conclude, it is clear that the ambush of 120 drones over Moscow represents a turning point in modern warfare. The exterior simplicity hides deadly efficiency, the interior design keeps costs low while maximizing impact, the performance overwhelms traditional defense systems, the safety features protect operators while leaving adversaries vulnerable, the unique selling points redefine strategy, and price ensures long-term sustainability of such operations. The message is undeniable. The battlefield has moved into the skies with swarms of machines replacing expensive jets and missiles. For Russia, the chaos in Moscow is a reminder that even the heart of its power is not immune. For Ukraine, it is proof that innovation and persistence can shake even the most fortified capitals. This was not just about explosions in the night sky, it was about the future of conflict. A future where the power of a nation is not only measured by tanks and missiles, but by how effectively it can harness technology to outsmart the enemy. Moscow's chaos was Ukraine's strategy, and the world is now watching closely, knowing that what happened there could redefine wars for decades to come.